Water purification processes at the water works. Settling. The water from the water source is allowed to stand in large tanks. Alum is also used to help the process of settling. Oxygenation. Air and water are allowed to mix with the help of pumps. This causes oxygen from the air to dissolve in the water. Filtration. Water is filtered using a filtration machine. Chlorination. Chlorine is mixed in the water to kill the germs in it. Famine. Water evaporates continuously. That is why places where it does not rain for a long time experience a drought. At such places, the water level falls in rivers, wells, lakes, bunds, and dams. Some of these may even go dry. The land also dries up due to evaporation. Humans and animals suffer from scarcity of water. There is no water for agriculture. This condition is called a famine. A famine is a natural disaster. Grain and fodder become scarce during a famine. You may have read about a famine in a state or country or in another part of the world. People living there have to face a lot of hardship. Animals and plants in those parts also suffer. The government temporarily moves people and animals from famine stricken areas to safe places where they can be provided with water, food grain, and fodder. Fodder camps are set up to take care of domestic animals. What's the solution? Your class will be visiting a lake which is far away from the city. Arrangements have to be made for the day's drinking water. Water management. Rain brings us water again and again. But we get rain for only 4 months in a year. If rainwater is not stored, we will not have water for our daily needs after the rains. To meet the whole year's need for water, rainwater must be stopped. When it is stopped, it percolates into the soil. As the groundwater storage increases, trees get water. Wells too get enough water and the land can be cultivated. Several methods are used to make rainwater seep into the soil. Large dams can be built, but that may not be possible in all places. In that event, the government and the people come together to undertake several works such as building smaller reservoirs, counterbudding, stopping the water of the smaller streams by constructing bunds or bandaras, etc. Continuous counter trenches CCT. In some places, wells are dug in river beds to allow water to collect in them. Rainwater falling on roofs of houses is drained into large tanks placed beside the building. Using all such methods helps us to store as much water as possible. A bund on a stream. It is very important to use water carefully to stop rainwater from flowing away, to make it seep into the ground, or to collect it in tanks. Taking steps to ensure that rainwater will be available even in the period after the rainy season is called water management. Storing rainwater in tanks. Making rainwater seep into the soil. Obtain information and discuss. What methods of water management are being used in your surroundings? Always remember, water is life. Use it judiciously. What we have learned. When substances that are harmful for living things get mixed with water, it becomes polluted. For wastewater is let into water bodies, it is processed in many ways to prevent their pollution. Before the water is supplied to the public, the dissolved and undissolved substances in it are separated at the waterworks and the germs in it are destroyed. If it does not rain for a long time, it leads to drought and famine. Famine conditions affect humans as well as animals and plants of that region. Water management means stopping or storing water or letting it percolate into the ground to make it available even after the rainy season. Students, if you like the video, do subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends.